Let's take a look at Meala in action. We'll go to logs.apusdynamics.ca and log in. The log viewer shows all the logs uploaded to this account. Meala supports Ardupilot and PX4 onboard data flash logs and MAVLink telemetry logs saved by a ground control station like Mission Planner or Q Ground Control. Logs are searchable using MySQL syntax. For example, we can query all flights that took off in August 2024 or all flights longer than 5 minutes. Let's take a look at this log in more detail. Meala provides a visualization of the flight path and a full list of all the metrics associated with this log. A log is searchable by any of these metrics in the browser or using the Python API. New metrics are easy to add, and feedback and requests are always welcome. Let's upload a log. Note down the purpose of the flight, weather conditions, off-nominal occurrences, and anything else noteworthy that's not captured in the log data. If you're not using smart batteries that embed their information in the flight log data, you can manually input their IDs. Input the name of the pilot in command and the ground station operator, and drag in a log file. Multiple log files can be dragged in together, which will all be tagged with the same manual input data. The log has now been processed, its useful metrics have been attached as metadata, and we can review it back in the log viewer. So what can you do with thousands of annotated logs at your fingertips? Let's open up a Jupyter notebook. We'll import the API, then make a SQL query, just like we did in the browser. Pulling the pre-computed metadata from thousands of logs is nearly instant and can provide a lot of insight into fleet and personnel metrics. Although this account has PX4, Ardupilot and MAVLink logs uploaded, if we want, we can query just the Ardupilot logs and dig into those. An empty query returns all logs from all of history. The Meala API returns a data frame, so we can leverage the power and data manipulation functionality of pandas. Here's a basic example aggregating flight duration and distance across the fleet and using grouping to get some personnel metrics. If deeper analysis is required, we can take the subset of flights returned by our SQL query and download the original files to a local machine. Here we've plotted flight tracks from the whole fleet on a world map. We can see operations across the globe with telemetry logs from Melbourne and Sao Paulo, Ardupilot logs from Lima, and PX4 and Ardupilot logs near Toronto. All the code in this notebook plus much more is available to help subscribers get started on their own analyses. For a simple example of a deeper analysis, we've overlaid the time series altitude data from each log on a single plot. This could be done for literally any message that appears in the flight logs, such as roll rates, airspeed, comlink or GPS signal strength, motor command outputs, and many more.